All right. Hi, guys. So today we're going to be recording a Legacy League, and we are going to be playing Hive Mind, which is a fun little deck, which basically makes use of this card. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player copies that spell. We are going to play that in combination with one of these free spells from Time Spiral, which causes you to have to pay a cost at the beginning of your next upkeep. The idea is we play one of these in our turn, and then we let our opponent copy it when they are unable to pay for it in their own turn, and then lose the game. So Hive Mind's pretty expensive, so how do we get it into play? Show and tell. And we also have sudden substitution, which basically allows us to exchange control of one of those pact spells with one of our opponent's creatures, if they have it. And if they don't have it, then we can create one for them with Forbidden Orchard. Other than that, we play some of these soul lands to kind of get us up to mana quickly. Force of Will to protect ourselves, and cantrips to find our combo pieces. And some sideboard stuff that we'll figure out game 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into this league. So here we go with round 1, and we are playing first. Our hand has 2 Hive Minds. We are missing a whole bunch of combo pieces. We could try and let Brainstorm do the work here, but I think we also have way more mana than we need. So I'm going to mulligan this one. Let's see what the second one gives. We're low on land, but we have everything we want. So I think we're going to try this. Oh, that's also fun with the Stifle. We can stifle the upkeep trigger to survive a turn. But let's get rid of that for now. And hope this Ponder gets us what we want. We need lands. No lands, so let's shuffle that. Okay. Well, maybe Brainstorm can help us out here. And let's figure out what our opponent's playing in the meantime. All right, so we got a Swamp coming out. Oh, we have a Grief combo deck. That's a bummer. That's going to make things a little bit harder for us. I guess they're going to take our Show and Tell, and maybe, well, we'll see what else they take, but let's take a little peek in our sideboard here to see what kind of tools we have for this matchup. This seems like a tough one. I guess we would want surgicals in this situation. All right, so our opponent chose Show and Tell for the first card. And I guess they're going to follow this up. They did not. All right, so only a single hit. Let us go with Preordain here. Entomb, okay. Interesting. What are they entombing? I guess they're just old-fashioned reanimators, so it tracks. All right. That gives us something. Put that on bottom, that on top. All right, so they're probably going to get an Atraxa next turn. I don't think we care too much about that. I mean, I guess the question is, are they playing blue as well? Yeah, that's fine. I guess let's Brainstorm here. So they have 3 cards in hand. So we're pretty safe from Bowmaster here, and if we hit a force, we might think about doing something with it. Ooh, we hit a sudden substitution. That's fun. I think we'll put both of those back on top. Although, no, I think we should have saved the pact. Because they're probably not going to hit us twice. So, what are the revealed cards? Some good stuff. So they do get Grief Reanimate, possibly, which would hit 2 of our cards. All right, so they're fetching for an Underground Sea. All right, so they are reanimating the Grief here, which can take us off of 1 card. I hope they don't take us off the Pact. They do. Okay, so we still have Pact of Negation. Oh, they're playing another one. So we have no pacts here. That's going to be difficult. Yeah, okay. Wow, getting griefed 3 times. That's rough. So we know we have another one on top. Can we do anything with this? No, I think we can just concede. Let's go to the next round. Okay, I think they were mono black for the most part. No, Brainstorm, Orcish Bowmaster, so they do have some countery stuff. So what do we want? Defense grid, I think, would be good. Surgical extractions, probably okay. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I guess Stifle seems not the best. I mean, could be okay, but not sure what to board here. What do we want to get out? All right, I don't know if it's correct, but I think we're going to take out an Elvish Beard Guide and Stifles, and we're going to go half-half on the defense grids and the surgical extractions. Try and win us some time. I mean, it would be great to protect our hand. That seems to be the weak spot for us in this matchup. So we have a Brainstorm to protect our hand, which is kind of nice. Show and Tell. Yeah, we're missing some action, but let's give it a shot. I think if they're going heavy on the discard route, we might be able to catch them off guard. All right, so here we go. Play out our Misty Rainforest, and we just pass, keeping up Brainstorm in case they try and scam us out. They don't seem to be doing much, so that's interesting. We have a Surveil land, but I think we want to keep the shuffle equity for the Brainstorm. Follow up with an island, and it looks like we're just playing draw go. Oh, our opponent end of turn Brainstorms. All right, so in their turn, they cycle Troll, which seems they won't be doing too much. That does give us the opportunity to Brainstorm here, I think. All right, so they ponder. They are fully tapped out. So if we could get something into play, that would be kind of nice. I do think we kind of need to win right away if we play the show and tell. Them getting a tracks into play seems not great. Also in this matchup, sudden substitution is nice because it's got split second. So they can't really counter that. All right, so they figured out the ponder. So going to the end of turn. Let's Brainstorm here. All right, so we get lots of lands. So we only need 1 Ancient Tomb, 1 Forbidden Orchard. And let's shuffle those away. Go for the Thundering Falls to get a little bit of more information. Sudden Sub, that's nice. Let's put that on top. Do we want to keep that open? Maybe. All right, going to our turn, I think we're just going to keep the Sudden Sub as an option. Because I think they'd have to counter it themselves. Oh, they need a creature. Silly me. But there's a chance they reanimate something here. I feel like this is a much better position to be in than what we had first round. More kind of the controlling position. Like we can slowly build up to a big combo turn, and if they're not putting any pressure, then we're kind of comfortable. That's a bit of a bummer. We could have floated mana, but I think they're smart enough to not fall for that. All right, we go to our turn. Force of Will, that's a nice one. Let's start with Preordain. So we find the Hive Mind. That's nice. We're not going to play it this turn, so I think we can just keep it on. Well, we have Force to Protect. Let's do... we want all of them, I think. I'm just trying to think what the order is. Yeah, so let's just do top, and then we draw the Ponder, and then we can play a land. Let's go a little bit deeper, I guess. No, that's good to keep for the Force of Will. Let's keep it in hand. That seems better. And I'm thinking we can show and tell the Hive Mind into play, but we don't have a good pact yet. Our opponent is not doing much right now. I guess they have a handful of hate cards, probably. Or they're waiting for the right moment to reanimate. Because they have the troll. And they have not seen her hand yet. Alright, so it seems they're just passing the turn here, which is interesting. Okay, so we have the Forbidden Orchard, which is good with the sudden sub. So now we are ready if they play anything, really. I wonder if they're trying to keep a Bowmaster open now. So there's a Grief. So what does this thing say? Exchange control target non-creature spell. Yeah. So we cast that on here. And let's see, exchange control of target non-creature spell, and yeah, so we play that, and then we play blue, blue. No, we want a chance to play something. What you doing here? Choose non-creature spell. We want to give them the pact, and then we want to take the creature from them. So then they're going to have control of the pact and negation. So that is definitely resolving, and okay, so now it's their pact. What are they going to do with this? They're going to want to counter it. Is it just resolving? Wait, why isn't... Doesn't have any legal targets. Oh, that's weird. Huh. I'm just going to send my opponent a message. I feel like that might be a bug on Magic Online. I'm going to save this for send a report later. Ooh, that would be bad news if that just does not work. Weird. Do they get to choose new targets? Oh, they get to choose new targets. Okay, so they retarget it towards what did they do? So they changed the pact of negation to sudden substitution. Okay, so basically sudden substitution doesn't work with the pact of negation. That's good to know. Weird that it's able to change the target to the spell on the stack as it's resolving. All right, here we are for game 2, and wow, did we learn a lot in game 1 about how this deck works. I guess the big one is that it's a weird deck to play. We are going second, and what does our hand have? We have a lot of things we like. We're missing a pact, and we're missing a show and tell. We do have a brainstorm and a stifle. I think we're going to keep it just to try this out. We don't know what our opponent's playing, but I feel like this could be decent. Grove of the Burn Willows. Exploration. Okay. Let's hope we can get a fetch on the stifle. This is going to be an interesting match. Okay, just playing out a Shadow Spear. That's good news for us. Do we want to keep open the stifle? I think not. I think their lands are already going off a little bit too much. So let's just try and find our combo as quickly as we can. I mean, either we get more cantrips. I guess it's better than just random cards. Sure. Although we don't have that many shuffle effects, but we can send some stuff to the bottom with the preordain. All right, so they just dumped out their hand, but it seems like they don't have too much to follow it up with, which is nice. I think we're just going to preordain here because we know one top card. Do we want the Ancient Tomb? Maybe not. No, let's put it to the bottom. All right, so we have a pact. The top is still fresh. So we might want to keep that for the, try and keep the polluted delta open. Okay, they're going to copy something. Oh, they're crop rotating. Oh, we could have forced that, but let's see what they're getting. Yeah, Dark Depths. Oh, and they can actually activate it. Guess we're going to have to try and win a turn here. We will stifle that. We should have forced the crop rotation. Bit silly on our part, because this will only buy us a single turn. I guess this is what you call turbo depths as the deck. Checking out our sideboard. Echoing Truth is probably kind of good. Yeah. And they haven't seen much of our deck, so that's kind of nice. Now it will work. Yes, you get all the things you want in life. Well, that's interesting. But we don't have a spell to play it on. That's kind of the problem with this. We have the pact, but I guess let's just have a look and kind of... guess there's a chance with some free mana. Oh, that's very close. Yeah, no, let's go to the next game. They were fast. And we were not paying attention. That Force of Will just doing nothing in her hand, and that's what it's there for. They do not know what we're playing. I feel like Stifle might not be the best here. Maybe it will stop a fetch, but I think maybe Echoing Truth is better. That definitely seems to be their game plan. All right, let's try this. We're here to learn. All right, now we get to start, which is nice. We have some of the parts here, but I mean, just going up to Hive Mind fairly isn't really a plan, so we're going to mulligan. Oof. 2 subs, 2 Hive Minds. Yeah, it's way more than we need. I think we're going to have to go down to 5. And since this is kind of a combo deck, I'm sure it's okay to... I think we're going to keep it. I think we're going to try and keep some of this. I think we'll get rid of those. And just hope that our cantrips really save us here. Not really. Well, to be honest, the... let's do bottom. Next, top. No. Because one part of it is we needed some land, and this is kind of nice. So next we need the sudden substitution and a pact. We can just F6 through this because we don't got shit. Tropical Isle and Exploration? Yeah, they have the Exploration again. Second time they had it in their 7-card hand. So good for them. Can they just play out a Besage You? And another Exploration. That's probably too many Explorations. Okay. What do we want to do here? We know we don't want the top card. Bottom. Bottom? Show and tell. Okay, that's a start. They are not putting on any pressure. 3 cards in hand. Probably a crop rotation. And they have the Thespian stage. Okay, so those 3 seem to not be lands. Or they're land... Okay. Okay. Well, hello. Hey, that's a good draw. No wastelands. We kind of want all these cards, so let's wait. Are they going to go for it? I'm guessing they will. I think we should bounce it right now while their hand is empty. Bye-bye, Merit Lage. Okay, so we survive to fight another day. Okay, we're going to copy Wasteland. That is bad news. And they're targeting our City of Traders. Yeah. Okay, we're going in for the long game. The old Haywire might beat down. I think we're going slow mode, trying to maximize maximize what we can get out of these. Brainstorm will get us somewhat deep. Sudden substitution is, well, if they have a creature, they can sack at instant speed, which makes that not great. I think Force of Will we can safely put away. Let's keep the sudden sub for the now. think we want to get rid of all those cards. But they have a wasteland. So let's not let them just get free. Because I think, well, no, we have 4 islands. So that would have been fine. But I don't think we have anything we'd want to play right away. And kind of keep them guessing. Yeah, 17. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is a new card. Whenever you commit a crime, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. That's pretty nice. Definitely increases. So that one he cannot sacrifice, so that's good for us. I think we just need, well, to be honest, it will make him use his Thespian stage, which will slow him down considerably. Oh, man. Oh, it was very buggy. All right, island, brainstorm. Come on. So we have very few cards which are relevant to us right now. They now have a 4-turn clock. Waste me. You know you want to. No crimes have been committed. I wonder if they read us correctly there. Oh, geez. Let's fetch to get rid of those not very helpful cards. Oh, man, another island. Yeah, we're dead. Well, bad start to the league, guys. But we should get the softer opponents now, which hopefully will help us in the next rounds. All right, we are back for round 3, and we get to start, and I'm feeling lucky. This is everything we want. Let's keep. And we even have a stifle to mess up their first land. Please don't grief me. That would be nice. Let's just start with an island and pass the turn. So we can basically shove Hive Mind pretty quickly. They are Green Sun Zenithing? Okay. We can work with that for Dried Arbor. What are we drawing? Another pact. So let's think this through. How does a pact work? Yeah, pact works. But if they never play another spell again, then we're in trouble. Let's wait one more turn with this and see if we can get something off of Polluted Delta. I think it's a little risky. All right, so they just play a land. What are the scary things they can have? Burden Explorer. Oh, okay, Nic Fit. Cool, cool. So they might have some kind of hand disruption. Let's go for Thundering Falls. That we can put into the graveyard. All right, I think we're just shoving Hive Mind here. So we can brainstorm first. Pact. Useful pact. Sure, that's fine. They're going to Bowmaster us. We walked right into that. So unnecessary. Now that clock we were afraid of is much larger. Still, this could just give us the instant win. I mean, you know, we shouldn't be too afraid. So, Veteran Explorer. Yeah, let's just go for the win. Our lands, they come in untapped. So that's actually really nice. We do play a lot of basics. That's a good thing on this matchup. All right, so let's hope we get something good off of this. Yeah, Summoner's Pact. Oh, they can pay for it, though. That's a bummer. Yes, Summoner's Pact doesn't work. Because they have 5 lands. So let's put that back. Oh, well. Yeah, they're just going for us, of course. So we still have our land drop. I think we just need to wait a little longer. Because that hits us for 6. Yeah, that's the problem with this pact is, you know, we need something to target. All right, so they were thinking real long on that one, and they decided on a Green Sun Zenith for 3. Something like a Grist, maybe. I wonder if there's anything we would want to sideboard here. Not really. Maybe defense grid. Okay, ramming up excavator, that's fine. Wasteland on the falls, sure. I think we're just gonna stifle that. I don't know that we want our lands, but I don't think they're gonna have any other stifle targets for us. They're hitting for 6, and they will hit for 8 next turn. This does not change the clock, and I think it will help us find what we need to find. Yeah, there we go. How are we going to do this? I think we do need to show and tell. All right, so show and tell seems to resolve. Let's see what they put in. Don't think they're going to have anything too scary. They had a whole bunch of mana last turn. We are giving away our secrets here, but that's okay. Sure, you can have Grist, as long as you don't have red mana. Yep. So they get a pact, and are they conceding? They concede. Hey, we won a game. We won a game. I should not be as happy as I am for winning a single game, but I am. So I think our main board might be fine. I don't know what kind of hate they'd want to bring in against us. I mean, maybe the Echoing Truths? Yeah, what would we take out? I guess the Summoner's Pact is kind of a dead card against them. Although, if we play it early... let's just try with the same deck again, see how that goes. Okay, we are getting started, and I guess we should expect hand hate. So we have our lands, a single ponder, a stifle. We're going second. I think we can do better. Think this is better? Maybe not. Sudden's, yeah, no, so this was bad. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky that our opponent doesn't know the interaction, but probably will. This still steals one of their best creatures, if that ever gets relevant. All right, Cabal Therapy. They're probably going to go for Hive Mind. Yeah. And they miss. So this is what they know is in our hand. That means they're going to have to play around Stifle, which should prevent some of their crazier moves. So if they do the Veteran Explorer, do we accept? I guess is kind of a question. We'll see when it actually happens. Might be good for us, might not. Right now, we don't really need the mana. Okay, so they just play out of Savannah, and it seems like they are passing. I guess they're holding up Bowmaster. Sneaky. Not that sneaky. Maybe they do want to do something second main. Okay, so they decided not to. I think that means that we are just going to get our Surveil land. Try and get us some of the pieces we're missing. What are we missing? We're missing a Pact, and we're missing a Hive Mind. We do not need another fetch land. What does our draw? Ooh, Summoner's Pact. That's nice. I know about that. Should probably keep the Lotus Petal until we have something to do with it. Let's try and dodge Wasteland. That was set us back. Yeah, Bowmaster time. Nothing surprising there. All right, so they're going to Cabal Therapy us. I mean, there's not much we can do about it. They have lots of things to choose. Let's hope they say show and tell. They name show and tell. Awesome. Oh no, we did not dodge the Wasteland like we were hoping. I'm guessing they're going to hit our Thundering Falls right away. Oh, we were so close. Oh? They're playing something. What are they playing? Green Sun for 2. Gaddock Teague, or something like that. Yeah. Maniville with X, that cost can be cast. One creature spells. Okay, that is an issue. Sure. So we can't play sudden substitution. I think we're going to have to fight through this. course, they're going to see our whole deck now. Did we board in one of the Echoing Truths? No, we didn't. So as far as I know, we don't have a way to get rid of this thing. I'm thinking if it makes sense to try and continue playing this out, let's just see what our draw phase is. Sure, let's ponder. Nah, let's pack it up. Yeah, Gaddock Teague is rough for this deck. So we should have put in the Echoing Truths after all. Stifle seems pretty mid. Yeah, let's go again. Feel like we'll probably want to board in the Echoing Truths in a lot of games. So we have the Hive Mind, and so we got one of each. Sure, let's try this out. This is like more of a slower hand, which might work sometimes. We don't need any of these. Any orders shuffle. We got one anyways. I mean, we can pitch one of these to a Force of Will. All right, they're fetching right away. Are they going to do something on their turn as well? So just black. Cabal Therapy in the blind. Hive Mind's still probably going to be their choice. Yes, and they hit it, which is fine. And pass the turn. Come on, let us go. All right. That is new information for them. Let's just continue with an island. So we could sudden sub starting next turn. So we'd like a cantrip, because we need a pact. We need one of those pacts. So they played a Thespian Stage, and they're going for another Cabal Therapy. I don't think we can do anything about this, so they're going to get another card out of our hand. And they are naming Sudden Sub, so that's gone. And in our turn, so we get a Summoner's Pact. Okay. I think we want to keep the Ancient Tomb as long as possible. Yeah, not looking good for the home team. So they put their first threat on the board with an Ignoble Hierarch. They can, of course, use that to flashback the Cabal Therapy, but they did not so far. That's fun. I think we got to go for it. So, yes. Man, it's always stressful when you're casting this because... So, target creature. Because you want to make sure you select the right targets. All right, so that's theirs. They get to look up a creature. I don't think there's any way for them to get the extra mana here. And we have a Force of Will still, so that's cool. Sure, look up Gaddock Teague. How are you going to pay for the 4? You can't, right? Yeah, you can't. All right, first one in the pocket. It's not as hopeless as we thought it was. Fun. There's hope. All right, here we go with round 4, and we are on the play. What is our hand doing? We're almost there. But this isn't quite functional without the Hive Mind. We also don't have any cantrips to help us find it, and the double sub is a little... I mean, I guess a single blue source gets us there. We're on the play, so we don't have too many draws. Let's mulligan. Oh yeah, this seems better. We can get rid of one of these subs, and I think we're good. Let's do an island and ponder. What do we want? I guess we want the ponder and the land. All right, let's hope our opponent is not being unfair. Considering we're in the 1-2 bracket, that seems hopeful. We get out our ponder. Ancient Tomb's kind of nice. And there's a ponder on top. So we can figure out what we want to do with that. I'm thinking we want to go for sudden sub next turn. Yeah, they're just going for a surveil land. So looks like we do need to watch out for Force of Will. They just got nothing. So let's take that ponder. Are they gonna... If they Bowmaster, we can steal Bowmaster. Fetch. Come on, play that Bowmaster. Yeah, I think they're doing it. Yeah, there he is. Let's see. Show and tell does not do much for us. Land either. Send those bows to the bottom. Oh, well, there's the Hive Mind. I think let's go for it. Island. So let's see. Let's cast the Summoner's Pact. And then we're going to play. So we want to target that and the Bowmaster. Exciting. So they can't react to this. Split second. Sorry. Not going to work. But it seems like they do have a counter in hand. So are they going to counter their Summoner's Pact? They'll have to. Otherwise, they're very screwed. Yeah, they're dazing their own... Okay, daze works. At least we have a Bowmasters and a Hive Mind, which we are not that far away from casting. So, could be worse. Okay, farther away from hard casting Hive Mind, but they are also much farther away from doing anything useful. Because they can't play any cantrips. They're going to go in for 2, they're going in for 2. Yeah, they're winning the race right now. But we have time. Let's see if they want to waste that again. We're pretty safe attacking into 1 black mana. Get end of turn Entomb. And they find a Traxa. Not surprising. So it looks like we got another Rescaminator matchup, which is a bit of a bummer. 1, 2, animate dead. Sure, that happens. And what do they find? Okay, lots of scary stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking we're a bit late on this. Let's see what a draw phase brings us, but I'm thinking we can call this one. All right, so these are the cards that are left, which they chose. I don't think, so we're not quite dead next turn, so there's a chance. They'll hit for, they can do 10 damage next turn. Discarding to hand size, they get rid of a troll. Let's start with a ponder. Don't think there's much this can do for us. Are they thinking about forcing this? That would be interesting. I mean, I guess best case, we sudden substitution their Atraxa. Wow. Getting rid of the ponder. Guess we'll just play our land drop and pass. Thinking they have another force in hand. Yeah, so Wasteland, Bowmasters. That probably seals the deal. Let's go to the next round. I'm thinking let's try something new. Let's go for maybe Defense Grid, maybe Echoing Truth. I guess a big question is, what do we get rid of? Yes, Stifle, that seems kind of mid. Pact could be okay. Sudden Sub seems pretty good. Maybe because of the high number of Bowmasters. Well, I mean, Bowmaster we can just kind of force through. Maybe go down. I don't know what I think about these fast mana type things. I don't know. Let's try. Going a bit slower. They were not that fast. And here we go for game 2. Guess the nice thing about this deck is if you lose pretty quickly. Ooh, we have the defense grid, we have a force, we have a pact, but we need blue. That's also not great. Let's go down to 5. I think it's the best one we've had so far. I think we're just gonna hope that, well, I guess we can get rid of a land, and we don't need both of these. What's the other one we'd like to get rid of? So Hive Mind, we need 2 extra pieces to make that work. Sudden Sub only needs 1, although that needs more land. Yeah, let's try it like this, because I think, in general, show and tell's not the best to play against what they're doing. So they're not going turbo. That's good for us. Thundering Falls. A little risky against Wasteland, but that's nice, though. Let's preordain before they can Bowmaster. Also very nice. Put on top. Put on the bottom. We did see a daze from them. So it would be nice to have some kind of force of will protection. Sudden sub is not as guaranteed as we'd like it. Maybe we could also wait until they, okay. I don't think there's much we can do against that. God, that's a rough matchup. Grief is just rough against combo decks. That's definitely two of our, well, if we count this one for 3 losses, 2 of them have been from Rescaminator. Yeah, so that one takes the sudden sub. Turns off our force. Yeah, and then I'll, I guess, take the force of will. No, they take the pacts. They just want to get rid of our combo. So they still have 4 cards in hand, which is a bit more than we'd like. They got rid of a Bowmaster. I mean, we can force something. Not sure that's going to help us. Let's hope the top of our deck is nice to us. So we have a pact, which is not much use. We'll just pass it back. Oh, end of turn, Bowmaster. Yeah. Let's just accept it, try and use this to protect their actual combo. They're so low on cards. I guess getting something like a defense grid could give us chances. 3-turn clock. If they're hitting for 5, we're at 15. So on our turn, we're 10. So we have another 2 turns. We should not be F6'd. Another Bowmaster. Well, let's get rid of that, because then we're going down very quickly. Really, they have something for this. Yeah, so they have a force of will anyways. Well, let's see our 1 turn, but I don't think there's anything we can draw. So, no, let's call this one. Whee! Okay, last round. Let's see if we can get a fun one in here. All right, so the last round, and we are going second, and let's see if we can turn this into a 2-3. Redeem ourselves a little bit. I actually kind of like this hand. Uh-oh. What are we exiling under this Chromox? Okay, so they're Stompy. That does nothing. That's fine. Force of will, that's nice. Okay, let's see what these ponders can give us. We don't need any of these things, so let's shuffle that up. The Motobug. We get it anyways. I mean, could be nice. I think Force of Will could be good. What would we get rid of if we force something? That's a pretty clear force target. Let's get rid of the show and tell. Let's start off with the ponder. Show and tell Hive. Okay, I guess we want all of these. Bot. Next, show and tell. Don't shuffle. And we will just play a basic. I don't think they play Wastelands, but let's be safe. So we just really need a pact here. Rabble Master, okay. That'll put up the pressure a little bit. Be smart. He'll crew the hearse, and that hits for 3. Yeah, okay. So let's see how many turns we've got here. That hits for 4. Okay, we really need a pact. I think we do want that brainstorm. Kind of sucks this comes to play tap, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Let's just let them do their thing. They're playing something else. Oh, they're just activating the... Uh-oh. Bummer. Oh, they activated the wrong one. So sorry. But we'll take those, because we're in the 1-3 bracket. So that is hitting for 7, I think? No, 6. But I do think that means we are going to be dead next turn unless we find something pretty good. Ooh, Summoner's Pact. All right. I think that gets us there. So we only need one of each of those. We need an untapped source. So we are going to then show and tell. If they put in a Trinosphere, we are going to be very sad. They did not put in a Trinosphere. And they do not get any mana off of that. Okay, I think we are good. Yes, we want to play this. Yes, you get a copy. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, no green creatures. And let's play that. All right. Are they going to die? I mean, they kind of have to, right? Here. They have no possible sources of green. That is good to know. The Goblin Shaman tokens, they can cause problems. I think Stifle doesn't really do anything. Echoing Truth for a lot of their fast plays. Yeah, I think the rest is a little unnecessary. Maybe we'll just try out the Emrakul. This one's a little bit less good, but I mean, it's still pretty good. Let's try to go down to Force Negation. I think that's the least good of the pacts, because you need a target. Game 2, we have a bunch of pacts, not much to do with them. We do have a turn 1 force, but nothing to really follow it up with, so let's try for another one. Oh god. What are they doing? Are they mulliganing? They're also mulliganing down to 5. That's something. Oh, is this our extra hand? It is. I guess we can keep it, but we're not happy with it. So they kept 5. We're also going to keep 5. Guess we can get rid of the Force of Will. I think also the Lotus Petal. We want long-term mana. We don't need bursty mana in this hand. Let's hope we get a good Force of Will target. So they put down a Blood Moon, City of Traders, Fable. And let's get rid of the Show and Tell, because I think that needs the most extra pieces. They have one card in hand. Okay, let's try and get max brainstorm value. And they have another one. Good for you. Yeah, bummer. Hive Mind and nothing to do with it. I mean, the mana's nice. Let's keep 1 petal. So they're already at then 4 mana. Okay, they cycle 1 card. That City of Traders is doing work. So we're going to go for the Surveil land to see... What are we looking for here? That's not what we're looking for. I guess. Well, not that either. We're getting all our different pieces out of order. So basically next turn they can pay for any kind of pact we have, which is unfortunate. And I'm sure they're going to be smart about it. Oh god. Yeah, I think we're going to start dying really quickly here. But I mean, yeah, we had to keep a kind of rough 5-card hand. Let us... So we can copy the Rabble Master. I'm pretty sure that's enough. Next round. Let's do this better. The Echoing Truths are also... Yeah, I think we still want those. Let's go for it again. Feeling lucky. This 2-3 is a possibility. Let's start. Show and Tell, Hive Mind, Pacts. Yes. All we need is a land, and we are good. I think the double green is going to be hard for him. They are mulliganing aggressively. So something like a Trinosphere is totally fine. Well, no, it's not fine, actually, with the Summoner's Pact. They have a slow hand? Ooh, Chalice on 0. Fun. Okay, we have our... Oh, that's a bummer. Does turn off a lot of their things as well, but... Yeah, we're going to have to wait with the Show and Tell, because that's going to give them value as well. Interesting turn of events. I thought we had the nuts. Maybe they'll throw the chalice if we're lucky. I guess the nice thing here is we could actually sudden sub for something. We can do that instant speed, though. Because the thing is, we can, even if the Summoner's Pact gets countered, we can still exchange control of the spell before the counter resolves. All right. I think we're going to have to do that. What? We didn't get priority? That's weird. Ah. I think that was... I thought... So holding out control should be able to keep priority, but apparently not. Luckily, this isn't too fast. All I have to do is start, you know, throw down a single Rabble Master, and suddenly that gets a lot scarier clockwise, because they hit for 4, and they can then throw for like 7. Alright. More mana. Trinosphere, sure. They have us almost dead. Oh, okay, yeah, they're just going straight for that. Ah, yeah, bummer. Well, no redemption. So what did we think of this deck? Let me just get back to our other overview here. Geez, this deck's fragile. I feel like I could have, with more reps, you can probably get the, you know, consistency there better. But what I find really hard about this deck is you have 2 AB combos. Well, one of them's ABC technically, so Show and Tell, Hive Mind, and Pact of Negation, or one of the pacts. So there's I had that especially one round where you're throwing away Show and Tells, and then you get a Hive Mind, and it's hard to balance all those factors. When it works, it's cool, but it feels very luck driven. So probably gonna be my last time playing it, but glad I gave it a shot. So thanks all. Have a good rest of your day.